the bloom yesterday, so she's easy to see. She's heavy muscle, she's feminine, she's very compositionally correct. We make her a little more correct on her pastures, and you got an exceptional specimen. Everything comes in second. She may be the best one. To me, these top two females can win today, they can win tomorrow, they can win in 2 years, they can win in 3 years, and they're going to be good producers on down the road. Because of the silhouette that this one offers you, and once you read into this one, her structure, the way that she's put together, there's not much you want to change. She gives up a little bit of shape today. It's a little bit harder to read her how she is through her hot. Just for me, it's skinny and more raw. But when she gives you that pose, there's not much you want to change. And I bet you our champion today gives us the look of these two heifers because they are very, very good. I mean, the one that comes in third, very similar quality, doesn't quite balance up and have the knee lines like the two that in the class. You can drop her flank a little bit, make a little stronger right behind her hump, but an extremely high quality female as well. We love the way we started this show. Congratulations to those exhibitors.
Thank you, Judge. Results in Class 2, first place, entry 837, Nicholas Moreno. Second place, entry 974, Ronnie Romero. Third place, and first place right now, entry number 838, Nicholas Moreno. Single entry here in this Class 3, entry 5, entry 14.
Another really nice female that this young lady brings us. I love her soundness, love the way she's really put together. The flank is incredible. She's extremely feminine, gives us a nice look, a really nice place to land here. You know, to see which we have a lot of quality young lady. Congratulations.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Jurgen's asking why do they use the stick all the time? That stick is a show stick and it has a little brush on it, and they can brush them and keep them relaxed, and then they can also use it to move their feet. So good question, Jurgen, very good question. All the American breeders and a lot, hey Troy, glad to see you watching. All the American breeders and showmen and then in a lot of other countries, they all use show sticks. So good question. So I'm going to get caught up. Do we know who won Class 2? Do I need to go find out? Okay, this is Class 4 in the arena now. Single entry was 3. Class 2. Let me go find out the results from Class 2 and all. We are in class number 4. Class number 4. Thanks, Todd, for watching with us, and Jane and Laura. This is class number 4 in our junior red females. These are going to be early winter heifer calves. Just want to say thank you to the people who have sponsored us to be here, such as Razorback Farm. Razorback Farm, they're located there in Buffalo, Texas. They have both red and gray genetics. They've done a tremendous job in their breeding program. They've really invested in a lot. They were on the backdrop quite a bit in the open show. So Razorback Farms, thank you guys so much. And then, of course, we want to give a shout out to Watkins Cattle Company. Stuart Watkins ended up being grand champion in the gray show, and he has this beautiful Maximus daughter that he's going to be selling in the Brahmins at the Camille sale. So make sure you look for her in that sale later in August. That sale's a live and online sale. The online portion will be hosted on Cattle in Motion Chris Shivers at Infinity Cattle Service is the person managing that sale, so you can visit with him. But of course, reach out to Stuart Watkins of Watkins Cattle Company to learn more about the cattle, this special heifer that he has offered in that particular sale. And again, don't forget that Elgin Breeding Service brings us to you live. They really do help quite a bit bringing us to you live. Elgin was the photo sponsor during the All-American. So thank you to Elgin also for all that you do. Thank you. Okay, we're going to do a little catch up here, a little catch up with the class number 2 and class number 3 winners. So class number 2 was won by Nicholas Moreno from Riesel, Texas. That was Moreno's Miss Lady Richach, and Riley Romero from Welch, Louisiana, won with their Miss WCC Livonia, and that's going to be a JDH San Antonio daughter out of HK Miss N X-Ray 866. I'm going to get a little bit different angle here. In the arena with Colton Pigpen as he looks through the cattle. And in our 3rd class, that was Katie Fontenot from Via Platte, Louisiana, showing her JD Pasco's Delta. That's an SRS Mr. Pasco daughter out of JD Miss X-Ray. So again, in the grays in the bulls, we combined the gray and the red bulls. But in the females, we do have the females split for the junior show. So we're down to the top 3, we're down to the top 2. So we do have a winner in this class. She's right there at the top of your screen. This is going to be number 1120 in the program.
I think there's a lot of good out here. There's not one that just runs away and steals a show, but there's a lot of good pieces and a lot of good females. I think showmanship goes a long way in getting this heifer to the first place, because whenever she's on the walk, she's sound, but the heifer's a little steep out of the road for me. But when this young lady gets this one parked, the heifer legs her balance, and you can see just her beauty, her femininity, her breed character. She's got a whole amount of shape. We like her size and performance. A heifer that's just compositionally real nice. We can level her up out her hip a little bit, and then she can win for fun. A very nice heifer. One that comes in second offers us a little more performance, a little more foot and bone. So if that's your thing, you can roll with this one. There's a lot of quality here. There's going to be a lot of cows. She's going to be large frame one day. But compositionally, very correct. I like her soundness with all that mass. When it comes in 3rd, she's going to be your more moderate, deep-sided, easy-fleshing type female. She's very sound. Really, my biggest knock on her, I'm not in love with her pigment. I like to see a little more darker pigmentation in her ears or on her bone, but her heifer that's very high quality and very nice. Heifer that comes next is one that we love, her muscle shape. We love her moderation in her body. I like to give her a shot more bone, and then she runs downhill just a little bit, and just the top of her shoulder and the bottom of her chest, she just kind of falls off and doesn't maintain a good look and balance, but that's going to be a very good producing cow, very high quality animal. Heifer that comes next, we love the foot and bone. Might get just a little more coarse jointed when we study her about her hop. Doesn't stride out with as much comfort as the other ones, but a very nice high quality females will. And then the heifer that rounds out the class, she gets out and strides out well. She's not perfect on her feet and legs whenever you study, just her angles and the way she sets them down. But a very good female as well. Congratulations to these exhibitors.
Okay, we're getting ready to move into class 5. We're getting ready to move into class 5.
First place is number 1120 from
Class 5 will be coming up, but let's talk about Class 4. Class 4 was won by Shelby Goff from White House, Texas. She was leading RF Razorette 18 over 0. This is going to be a Mr. 7IL 142 daughter out of Miss CNL. So that's going to be RF Razorback Farm bred animal. And in second, we had the Keen Swanner entry with Miss HC Foxy's Pasco. That's going to be an SRS Mr. Pasco daughter out of WCC Foxy Cleopatra. Number 5, class number 5 coming in the arena. We have 2 entries in class 5.
2 very, very, very nice high-quality animals. I would leave them just the way that they came in. The one that wins in class, she is elegant, she's upheaded, yet she's very powerful, a big bone that has a lot to her, a very high-quality animal. There's no she'll heifer, and they does a great job getting out the show. We have a moderate, deep-sided, deep-flanked, heavy muscle, good bone heifer that comes next. I like that angle to her honk and her hind leg on the stance, and when she walks, she probably doesn't sit quite as ideal. Then she gets a little more bunched up in her front and third in relation to the class winner. She's just a different type and kind. However, she's extremely good. I think quality is very, very similar in these 2 animals. Young man's got to go in there. Really like that pair. Congratulations.
Okay, that was class number 5 that he just placed. Class number 5. And in first we had Brooklyn Logan from Laneville, Texas, showing her Miss Casseray HG Cristal. That's going to be a SRS Mr. Troubadour daughter out of Miss SF 242 over 5. And yes, I will make sure to let the judge know that Larry Anderson says his shirt is a little flowery. I don't think it's flowery. I think if we got close to it, you would see it's kind of livestock. I think there's some horses on it. I don't think there's flowers. You should be here, zoom in, it's kind of cool. But I will let him know. And then in second place in that class number 5, we had Luke McLean of Abbeville, Louisiana. He was leading his 6W, his Lucy Ann 170. That's going to be a Moreno Mr. Rockstar daughter out of Miss Moreno Miss Lady Rihanna. So we're getting ready to come in with class number 6 shortly. Don't have anybody in the arena yet, so we're just going to reach out and thank some of the people that keep us here in the arena. Genetic Costa Rica, shipping and distribution of semen and embryos to Costa Rica. They ship and can distribute embryos and semen for Bullseye Ranch, B8, JD Hudgens, Santa Elena, and BR Cottrell. Don't forget about the Yonex Diamond and Aces online sale. That'll be September 19 through 20 on bestcattlesales.com. He has some special offerings, which will include a hand-picked spring bull, high-quality spring heifers, a flush, 2 semen lots, and a mystery lot. Don't miss that sale. It'll be the very first Yonex sale. That's Wesley Yonex, Yonex Diamond and Aces online sale. Look at those genetics. He'll be offering some offerings out of the 2020 International Reserve Grand Champion Female. That was the last time we were on the green shavings in the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, and we will be back there again. So in the arena with these heifers for class number 6. Class number 6 here. And then, of course, don't miss out on that Good Cattle, Good Vibes. That's going to be the BR Cottrell sale. That's on DB Auction August 10th. So thank you to BR Cottrell for being one of our sponsors. And of course, Razorback Farm just had that win in that last class. So Razorback Farm, they have tremendous battery of bulls and of donors. They've done a great job in their program. They've just moved to a new facility in Buffalo, Texas. So you might want to visit with Razorback Farm if you're in the area. Stop by. It's absolutely beautiful. I've been there to take photos. And as I said, they really have some tremendous bull power. They really have invested in some great bulls. They have some bulls there on their own. And then they also have invested in some great donor cows. So great genetics, both red and gray there at Razorback. Of course, we have some really cool sales coming up on best cattle sales. For example, we have the ST Genetics sale. ST Genetics, their sale is later this month, just next week. It is going to be a barn burner of a sale. It'll be really great. They have some great genetics. We already have those lots online. And then, of course, the Southern Invitation sale. They're going to have some genetics, some frozen genetics that they're going to be selling, as well as some live cattle. So frozen genetics will be sold the Friday before the live auction. The live auction will be hosted by bestcattlesales.com. That's powered by the Brahman Journal team. And I will be there in Troy, Alabama. Troy, Alabama, so that'll be fun. And again, that's with Philip Gilstrap and Matt Pound. So if you have any questions, you can reach out and visit with them. We'll be putting the catalog up shortly. So let's just get back in the arena for you guys.
We need to have all our first and second place. Classes 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to have up in the regular area. Also, entry number 838, Nicholas Bryan. This is your chance. Anybody else want to be in the area?
I haven't placed these yet, but the other thought crossed my mind. I wanted to share with you. My job is to come out here and sort of place them, I know, and ultimately we want to find the best one. And I think a little bit in the show ring we get too wrapped up in Because as breeding pieces, you have best ones for situations, best ones for this operation, best ones for this bull, best ones for this location. And so I want to just make a note of the quality that we have out here, the different types and kinds, and realize that even after they get sorted, one that gets fourth or fifth may be the best one for you for this situation. And I get that, I realize that. So as we sort these, realize the different types and kinds. I appreciate all of them. I'll try to explain that as we go through our reasons. I'm going to sit here and decipher how exactly I'm going to sort them, where I'm going to lay my emphasis, and then we'll talk about them a little more. I just wanted to share a little bit of what's going on in my mind as I'm sorting through this.
Reggie Rodriguez, glad you're watching with us. We're watching as the juniors are showing, and as Colton is in the arena. See, Larry Anderson said his shirt was a little flowery, but it's not. It's got livestock on it. We're catching up with the cows. We're down to the top four in this class. Callie Welty, Claire Fontenelle. .226 is going to be Baxter Whitworth. And Greta Forche. I always say that wrong. Sorry, guys.
I really like our lineup and the staying along the lines of the things I just talked about. I'm going to describe this class to you how I see them. The switch that I made in those first two is one that I'll probably rarely make in the heifer show and picking more mass and broodiness over the look, because that is the look that I like, that is the look that I love, and that's what I'm after in a female. However, the second place female, I want to change the shape to her foot, and then the angle through her shoulder through her knee is just a little too off to be one that's as good and special in places as the one that wins the class. So I respect the femininity, I respect the look, I want to use the look. Those two things we need to change to be one that's as special as this one in certain areas. Foot shape, size is absolutely incredible and parallel. How comfortable and sound she is as she gets around the ring. She collects herself better than any of the entire class. She's the heaviest muscle, heaviest bone, softest sided, and appears to be the easiest fleshing, and that's just very special to put on. With that, we get a little extra in our navel, and we just get a little bit more masculine type feature with our stoutness and the feature about our head. However, that is one special creature with some unique breeding pieces. Again, femininity, unparalleled. Look, the kind I like, balance, we're spot on. Our angle through our knee, a little bit straight, and the shape through our rear foot. If we change those two things, that one doesn't get beat. Heifer that comes in third is probably similar femininity and style as the one that's right in front of her. She's one that just doesn't balance up quite as nicely as those top two. She has to run down the hill just a little bit, but man, there's a lot of quality, a lot of soundness, a lot of good and sustainable good man's working through and becoming a good showman. I love and respect our showman here. Heifer doesn't want to be out here and show, but she's worked through it and has her set up as good as can be. This is one that is in fourth place, but I would absolutely love to have as a cow. Structurally, she's probably the best in the class. I love her composition. She gets just a little bold shoulder in the shoulder. She can be a little bit more extended and elegant there through her neck, and I like the way that comes down the top side of her shoulder. A heifer that I love as a cow. She gets fourth place today, but I respect and like this animal a great deal. Congratulations to you. A very nice animal that comes in fifth as well. This female's a little bit more moderate compact. And what gets her, she's a little too refined in her foot and bone in this particular class, but I like the way she puts herself together. She's got a lot of quality, a lot of muscle. Great breed character that comes next. We love this heifer's head, her home placement, we like her shape. She just gets a little round and has a little bit too long of a navel to move up in the scout class. Very powerful, bold, bull type heifer. Gets a little too tight down on the front end of the bone work. Love the muscle, love the length, exceptional breeding beast. Clean lines, heavy muscle, length and look. You can take one like this and do a lot of good with. She just needs more body and bushiness today. And I want to round out the class. Very nice female, kind of follow free. This gets a little more player in the extras with a very good class that we had. Congratulations, really interesting. Found you story.
Okay, in that class number 6, we're getting ready to move into class number 7. Oh, sorry, we're going to have a calf championship. Sorry, I forgot that in the heifers we have divisions. So we're going to move into calf championship. But the result was the JD Charlottes. That's going to be a TJF Mr. Smoking Gun. Sorry. So coming in the pen, we're going to have for championship. It doesn't look like we had anything in class 1. Looks like that might have been a scratch. So with this very first one walking in, that's going to be Nicholas Moreno leading his Moreno Miss Ladies Riach. I don't know the breeding on that. Coming in from the second class, or I'm sorry, the third class, is going to be Katie Fontenot leading her SRS Mr. Pasco daughter. Coming in from that fourth class, we're going to have the RF Razorette. That's going to be the Razorback Farm bred that Charlie Golf is leading. That's going to be a Mr. 7IL daughter. Coming in from the fifth class, we're going to have the Brooklyn Logan leading her Miss Casseray HG Cristal. That's again going to be a Troubadour daughter. And then in that sixth class, we're going to have the JD Charlotte's. That's a TJF Mr. Smoking Gun daughter with Claire Fontenot on the stick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. We didn't have a scratch in class 1. So we have 5 head right here for the CAF Championship Drive. CAF Championship Drive. San Lorenzo in Azteca, Osaka, Mexico. Hola, Lorenzo. So, Ron, give a shout out to our friend Lorenzo watching.
Lorenzo, saludos desde, nos manda saludos desde San Lorenzo, de Mixtepec, Oaxaca, México.
Gracias.
Jason, you hell is.
I don't know, have you seen that before?
See you later.
Y'all please muster up a round of applause. It's not easy to make it to your champion drive that these exhibitors have. We got our CAF champion decision out here, and it's not an easy one, and that's the way I like it because that means we have a lot of quality out here. there's a few different things you can do in my mind and not be wrong. What I'm trying to decide is picking the two that I like the best and that check the most boxes for me. It takes a little bit of projection to do what I'm going to do, but I'm completely confident in my decision. I believe in 6 months to a year down the road that I'll be happy with my decision. Your champion and your reserve calf champion come both out of the same class, and it's your youngest class. Young man here, young lady here. Congratulations.
Okay, so out of the very first class that was being judged, which was class number 2, Nicholas Moreno with his Moreno Miss Lady Riachi is going to be the champion, and the reserve champion is going to be Riley Romero with her Miss WCC Lavana 423 over 1. So congratulations to the calf champion and reserve champion.
Thank you, number 837, Nicholas Moreno. Already represented champion. Thank you, number 524, Riley Romero. You be in now. Our champion and reserve champion, Brady Dodd.
Now they're bringing in their champion and reserve champion for the Bread and O.
Thank you, number 1559, Riley Dodd. This is a great demonstration.
What we have before us here is our Bread and O champion and reserve decision. We have heifers that are 2 different ages and 2 different styles. Our younger heifer is a very long body, very feminine, elegant type female. I think she's going to have some muscle one day to go along with that. She's just a little bit greater condition, and you have to project that in her, but a very high quality animal. Then we have an older female that we like in class and talked about how we love to breed character and hump placement. She got a little bit more navel to her, but I love how strong top she is. We have her to balance up extremely well. And so, to me, the decision is close. I like the quality that we find in both. I think our cleaner pattern, cleaner line, longer slided heifer is going to be our champion. She's going to be the younger, and the reserve is going to be her older heifer. Congratulations to the 2 well-deserved kids of Red Michigan.
Our champion, Brady Dodd, thank you, number 838, Nicholas Moreno. Our reserve champion, number 1459, Aubrey Ellis.
Okay, so our champion in the
Number 264, number 1262, Roby Blue. And 986, Castle Mohammed. And 1230, Bailey Bailey. And 1109, Hayes Blue.
class number 9 here in the junior show. Class number 9 in the red female junior show.
Guys, let's give our showman a round of applause. We have members of are going to be out here now. They have set up and smile. Thank you all for working to get to that point. A showman can get frustrated and just make things worse. These have continued to work with their animal, not against them, and get them to where they're presented, and we can get a good look at them. The jewel of Sean Robinson. Look at the quality that we have out here, and obviously we have different types and kinds. The one that second hits us hard, the one that wins the class is just so right in so many ways. Structurally, I cannot tell you anything that I don't like about her. Foot shape, the shape to her hind leg, her strength at top, her size, her balance, her proportions. She's feminine, she's just built right. She's not as powerful, she's not as bold, she's not as extra as the heifer in second, but the heifer in second offers us just maybe a little bit too much compact, a little bit too much moderation. However, as a breeding piece, that thing is special. So realize at these top two, the decision is close, and wherever you want to lay your emphasis, makes that decision. To me, our class winner checks more boxes. She's just so right in so many ways. She's right in her size, right in her composition, right in her build. Heifer that comes in second, like I said, extremely bold, extremely unique, extremely powerful. There's not going to be another one like her. She's extremely high quality. She just maybe a little shorter hip, a little more compact, a little more moderate than ideal, but the quality is exceptional. Heifer that comes in third, very structurally correct, nice heifer. One that didn't want to show the young and stuck with her and younger. She's one that doesn't have a lot of holes. A very competitive third and strong class. Really like these three, maybe just a little deeper chested than it's not doing in comparison to the other two. I really like the wing that we find in Heifer that comes next. She gets a little more piecey than the weaker behind her. The heifer that comes next wants to roll in her top just a little bit, but I like a lot of things about her. Proportions are right, her depth of body, her balance is right, she's got good foot, good bone on her. I just like to see her balance out with something there for this particular class. Young ladies have this next moderate compact, easy flesh and cut female. I just like to see a little bit more bone work and a little bit more length and extension. A lot of this needs to be said for the next heifer. She's heavy muscle, she's easy fleshing, she's Brazilian extremely well with this young lady. I just like to see a little more cleanliness in her lines, maybe some more femininity about her. Very feminine heifer that comes next. I like to see her a little longer striding. Congratulations, really challenging class, one with a sword. Give them a round of applause.
Okay, in class number 9, our winner was Bailey. With Walters Dulce Rojo 463. That's going to be a Mr. CB Rocky daughter out of Miss BLS Layla 18/6. And in second, we had Catherine Armature with her JLCS HB Lady Jolene 8/0. That is a Mr. WCC Maximus Rojo daughter out of CT Lady Rose Rhino. And she did very well in that open show yesterday. So we're now on class number 10. Class number 10 is in the arena. Class number 10 in the ring. Thank you guys for watching.
And make sure everybody's ready. The drive is class 13 and 14, and everybody's on 16 and 15. Please have your reservation in front.
Brandon Shanks, where are you watching from? Christian, hi from Costa Rica. Hi back to you. Our good friend Christian is watching, so let's tell everybody about our good friend Christian there. Okay, Christian, thanks for watching. So, Genetic Costa Rica, that's going to be Christian. He's saying hi from Costa Rica. So if you're looking for Bullseye Ranch, V8, JD Hudgens, Santa Elena, or BR Contreras Genetics in Costa Rica, he is the one that you need to visit with. So his number is right there on the screen, as well as the Facebook page. And again, we thank him for being part of our sponsorship that helps us be in the arena. So those of you who are watching from Costa Rica, make sure you go shout out to him and tell him thank you, because he is one of the reasons why we get to be in the ring with my whole team.
Como ya escucharon, nuestro amigo Cristian de Costa Rica nos está viendo y él es una de las personas que nos ayudó a estar aquí. Si están en Costa Rica y desean obtener genética de Bullseye Ranch, B8, Hudgens, Santa Elena o BR Contreras, Genética Costa Rica es lo que ustedes necesitan buscar. En la pantalla tenemos un número telefónico para que puedan contactarlos y conseguir muy buena genética de Estados Unidos en Costa Rica.
Thank you, Ron, and thank you, Christian, for being supportive of us here in the arena so we can watch these great young breeders showing.
Another really nice class. I think the heifer that we land on is just excels in a lot of areas. We like her performance, we like her straight to top, we love her substance and power, and she's big-footed, she's sound, she gets around good. A heifer that has a lot of quality. I understand that we got a little minor pigment here in these top two, and some beautiful darker reds at the bottom. To me, I don't play a lot of emphasis on that. I'm just picking up the way that I like to do, and I like her class winner. Very structurally correct heifer that's here in second. Her chest may throw off her balance just a little bit. Past that, she uses her feet and legs extremely well. She could probably be just a touch more prominent. Her hilt maybe she gets a little small there, but I love her strength and top, love her proportions, balance, size, mobility. On the standstill, I love the unique look, the unique presence, and the captivating muscle shape that we find in the heifer and there. She gets a little smaller footing, and her shape of her foot isn't ideal. And as she gets out and goes, she's just a little uncoordinated, doesn't quite cover her tracks. But man, she is one unique breed piece. Congratulations to you. Beautiful, deep, dark red heifer here that's just very complete. There's not a whole lot wrong with her. I like to see a little more shape in her lower rib cage, help her balance out a little bit, but just a very complete, beautiful, deep, dark red heifer. The one that comes next, we love her feet and legs. Big, shaped right, uses them right. She just gets a little out of balance, a little rougher in the way that her hip is designed, and a heifer that is thinking has a very, very bright future. Really like the length of the body and the look that we find in the next heifer. She's a little more flat and uses much more depth. We have all the depth in the world in the young lady's heifer next. We get just a little sloppier in our navel there, and just design in general, a little flatter sided. Very stout, very bold heifer that comes next. One that is just a little pigeon-toed up front, and actually like to lean out and stretch out a bit. The next three heifers are ones that get around just maybe a little more restrictive and can use just a little more power and substance, but they're extremely feminine in the moment. Congratulations, very nice class.
Okay, in our class number 10, our winner was Nicholas Moreno from Riesel, Texas, with his Moreno Miss Lady Richa Mia, and that's going to be a Moreno Mr. Rockstar daughter out of the LB Lady Violet Manso. I think we saw her yesterday in the Open show, so congratulations to Nicholas with his beautiful heifer. We talked about LB Lady Violet. I have seen that cow for years, and she has done a tremendous job for the Moreno in their breeding program. She's one of their top donors, I feel sure. And then, of course, we have Hagen Bouillon of Giddings, Texas, with her with his Miss HC Aubrey 129/0. That's going to be a Mr. CBR 297 daughter out of the Miss 7IL 131. Coming in the arena with class number 11. Class number 11 coming into the arena.
And 166. He is from there. 10th place. And 1140. Trail Golf.
Class number 11 coming into the arena. Again, we want to say thank you to everyone who supports us here and helps us be here in the arena. It really does mean a lot to us. It helps provide the funding for us to be here. Sort of like PBS, I guess, huh? So public broadcasting. So thank you to our good friend Philip Gilstrap and Matt Pounds. They're going to be having a sale with the Southern Invitation Sale. That is going to be August 28th. On the 27th, we're going to be selling some frozen genetics online, so that should be exciting. That's like a new sale and also a new kind of format. So again, thank you to Philip Gilstrap and Matt Pounds for inviting us to be the platform to sell online and live in Troy, Alabama. So thank you guys. And then we have another breeder that is going to be using us for their online sale. We're pretty excited about the Fall Fest sale. The Fall Fest sale is going to be September 11 in Henderson, Texas. I will personally be there. We'll be live and online. We will be selling Fleck V Simmental, purebred black and red Simmental, purebred Simbra, Sim Angus. We're working on the sale catalog now and we'll have it online shortly. Very excited about that sale. Visit with Lou Langford. The number's there on the screen. We'll also be posting that on our Best Cattle Sales site as well as on our Facebook page. So thank you for being one of our sponsors. In September, we will have the Sebasta Genetica Tropical. That's going to be the second time we've had that sale. That's going to be September 3rd through 5th. Then we'll also have the Yonex Diamond and Aces online sale, as well as the Magic Production sale, and 79 cattle. 79 cattle. They were watching throughout the show yesterday. Super excited about hosting their sale. We just really enjoy working with breeders and putting them and connecting them together with buyers. So again, thank you guys for using Best Cattle Sales, your best place to sell cattle online. It is powered by the Brahman Journal, and so we're pretty proud of the work that we do. So thank you guys for being so supportive. And of course, ST Genetics, do not miss out on that sale. They have been kind enough to support us here on the backdrop. They are the official sponsor of our backdrop photos and all of our photos in the arena. So if you like our photos, make sure you thank ST Genetics and get registered to bid for their summer selection sale, August 11th through 12th. We do have some sale catalogs here at our booth, so if you need any, let us know. Whoops, took you guys for a quick ride. Sorry about that, everybody. That was a fast one. Probably gave y'all a whiplash on that one. Sorry. Hey Trisha Collins, I just took you guys for a super fast ride on the video. That was a little on the crazy side. Sorry, I thought I was on a different camera angle. Just whipped around. Hey Bart, glad to see you watching, and Tony, glad you're joining us. Let us know, guys, if you have a favorite in the arena. We are on Class 11 in the Red Female Show. We have Colton Thigpen in the arena as the judge, doing a great job. Of course, he knows this Brahman breed very well. He was the herdsman for V8 Ranch for quite a few years. I think 10, if I remember right. So he has been in this arena as a show person multiple times. And now he is judging the cattle in this junior show. And if smiles would work their way into a judge's heart, this little one right here would definitely be winning. She was a smiling away. We're down to the top 3. Get you backed up so you guys can see kind of what the judge is looking at. He's done a tremendous job of giving us reasons that we can really enjoy and understand. So thank you guys for all your kind comments about the live stream and the audio. Thank you very much. Woo! There's one more, it's 12.
Outstanding
There's one more.
class, and these top 2 in particular. same can be said for the heifer that's in second. Whenever she came into the ring, I said she's going to be hard to beat. That's a good animal, and it's a very close top pair. I think these two match up extremely well. The quality just jumps out at you with these two. The show ring presence is outstanding. The breed character and the speed is outstanding. Just maybe doesn't keep her balance and keep her on the go quite like her class winner. Rolls in her tongue just a touch. But man, I don't want to take over too much because those two are shooting a different type of kind of provided word. She's a little shorter about her head and a little smaller about her body. Past that, and her color may be a touch off or something, but her build is incredible. Her feet and legs are great. Her side and composition is great. She just runs into two seniors in this particular class. Heifer that comes in fourth, I don't like this heifer composition. She's beautiful, she's feminine, she's strong. She's maybe just a little flatter sided than those that have her. What gets her, she's just laboring a little bit as she gets around the ring. If we can make her touch more comfortable, for whatever reason, particularly on her back butt fashion, she just wants to stay rigid and restricted here. We can make her more comfortable and get up and go. She's got that presence, she's got that quality to go with the higher class. The one that comes next is a lot like what we've been picking a little bit on, but she's just small in this particular class. Give her a touch more rib shape as well. Heifer that comes next is one that I like. She's doesn't have a whole lot of problems. We can just balance her up a little bit, give her a touch more rib shape in this particular drive. And then we have a female that has an outstanding amount of rib shape, maybe a touch too moderate in relation to this class, doesn't hit those back heels extremely square. She wants to roll out just a little bit there. And then the speckled heifer is a beautiful, very feminine type female. She just doesn't have the massive power of some of these in this particular class, but I like that heifer a great deal. Congratulations, really like this class. Well, talk to you.
Okay, in that last class, that was class number 11, we have a winner, and that is going to be Nicholas Bondenstein. Bondenstein. I just went over this. I was just getting prepped. I was just getting tutored. Bondenstein. I can do this. Okay. Nicholas Bondenstein with his JLCS PCC Aussie. That is going to be an NCC Red Odyssey daughter out of JLCS PCC Stella Rosa. And then in second, we had Gracelyn Cole, and she was leading her D3 Miss Rita X-Ray 19/0. That's going to be an HK X-Ray 825 over one daughter out of CD Miss Alley. And we are coming in the ring with class number 12. Class number 12 is entering the arena. This is going to be our last class prior to the intermediate championship. I believe this is intermediate champions. Yep, we're getting ready for our intermediate championship drive next.
Great flag, and you throw it
thank you guys, everyone, for watching. Let us know what you think about the show, and if you're enjoying it, if there's someone special you're wanting to cheer for, let us know.
To me, there's not one that I just really fly hard into and then I think this runs away with this class, so you have to do some checks and balances here before you go on your emphasis. The female that's going to start out, she's just the most massive and puts the most things together. She excels the class in performance and mass and power. She's still sound when she gets out and goes. She gets a little bit shorter in her hip. I like to change her there, but a very high quality female to start this class. The heifer that comes in second and worked her way up there in my mind. She didn't hit me hard initially. She's greener in her condition. She doesn't have the fat and the bloom that some of these others have. But when you study her skeleton, you study her structure, she's probably the best built female that's in the class. She gets a little bit flatter in her rib shape, gets out mass, but a part of that I think is due to condition. Big bone, big muscle, high quality heifer here. I like her more on the stand scale than I do on the go. When she gets on the go, she gets a little uncoordinated, her shoulder may get a little cold for a female, but a lot of fun reading pieces there. We love the design, we love the big, bold rib cage, we love the big muscles that this one gives us, and then has a really good front end. She just gets a little compact and runs downhill a little, and we just want to change the way she's put together. If you can ever so slightly tweak a few things on her, she can be very, very special. I like this female and the composition and the way that she's put together. She gets outmassed in this particular class. If we can just take her and just make her more massive, make her a little bigger everywhere, I think this is a very, very good female. But if you want honor, you want easy flesh, and problem 3, there she is. I love the top shape and the rib shape that we find in this heifer that comes next. Want to lengthen out her neck, give her a shot for a bone. So the same can be said in this one. I like her neck more than the one that's over. She just doesn't quite have the rib shape and the bones that others in this particular class. Really challenging, give a round of applause.
Thank you, Jed. Results of the class 12. First place.
Sound. Okay, guys, that was class number 12. Going into the intermediate championship drive, we're going to be seeing from class 9, we're going to see Bailey coming in with her Walters Dulce Rojo 563. That's going to be a Mr. CB Rocky 5/5 daughter. And then coming in from class number 10, we're going to see Nicholas Moreno with his Moreno Miss Lady Richa Mia And then in class number 11, we're going to be seeing Nicholas Bondenstein, got it, score, said it right, with that J&L Cattle Services. That's going to be that JLCS PCC Aussie, and that's going to be an NCC Red Odyssey daughter. And in class number 12, we're going to have Christopher Brown, whoops, with his PWF Miss Red Gold. So we are here in the intermediate champion drive. We're going to fix that text for you guys. So you know where we're at. Alrighty, we've got these 4 class winners up here. These are our 4 different class winners, and again, we have, oops, let's see. No, we have, oh, I'm so sorry. We missed that last class. That's going to be 12. Yes, that is Christopher Brown, but he is leading his Moscato IDA Red 101. That's going to be a TJF Mr. Smoking Gun Daughter out of HK Miscarota Visa. So again, that is Christopher Brown, but I had the wrong half. So he won that last class. And of course, in second in that last class was Katie Fontenot of Viaplot, Louisiana. She was showing her Miss 4K Fontenot 0/114. That's going to be a JD Aristocrata 238/2. That's going to be out of Miss JY Cali 10/6. We have the judge in the arena looking at the cattle, making sure they're set up correctly. Looking over the Moreno entry. Moving down, looking back at all of them. Again, we have Bailey in the arena. We have Nicholas Moreno. We have, going to get this right, we have Nicholas Bondenstein. Yes! Said it right. I get so excited when I say it right. I always want to say it wrong. Sorry. The pressure is off. And Christopher Brown. Thank goodness. That I've got. Okay, here we go. Judge is going to give us his reasons.
We find ourselves here in the intermediate drive. If you're ringside, we got some kiddos that have made it out to a drive, and it's not easy to do, so please give them a round of applause. I like the quality that we have out here, and I think our 2 champions that are going to come from our class winner section over here. I really like the youngest heifer. I love the way that she's built. I wish she was wanting to be a show heifer today so I could get a little bit better read on her, but the way that she's designed, the way that she's put together in her skeleton is just really superb. And my young lady has to go myself. The next 2 heifers are 2 that I think are exceptional. If I was going to change this heifer, I think I would make her a little cleaner in her underline and give her a shot horse shape when you study her hip. But the way that her skeleton is awesome. So if I change her, I'll make her look like that one. She's going to be your champion. This is going to be a reserve. Congratulations.
Okay, looks like we have a champion and a reserve. All right, we have the 2 Nicholases, Nicholas Moreno and Nicholas Bondenstein. Got it right. Had to think about that for a minute. Got it right. Okay, so champion and reserve champion in this own show. We have out of class 11 and 12. That is going, I'm sorry, out of class 10 and 12. Class 10 was Moreno, Nicholas Moreno was the champion with Moreno Miss Lady Ricci, and reserve champion is the J&L Cattle Services led Nicholas Vondenstein with his JLCS PCC Aussie. So
From this
congratulations.
particular division, you're looking at the only young lady going out to red her own female. So if y'all feel that she brings her nice, feminine, attractive heifer, give this young lady a round of applause for bringing us a red and female.
And the bred and owned intermediate champion. This is going to be our bred and owned intermediate champion. Bred and owned.
Our intermediate champion, 840, Nicholas Moreno. Our reserve intermediate champion, division number 149, Nicholas Valentine. Our champion, Brady Norman, division number 517, Ted Omar.
Okay, so that was the intermediate. We're going to be moving on to class 15 shortly. Whoops, not 12, 15. Sorry, guys.
Philip Cannon, UT 54, Morgan Smith, UT 155, Nolan Elaine Wilson, UT 60, Cameron Phillips, UT 174, David Valdero,
129.
UT 1243, Reagan Brown, UT 43, Dave Malone, UT 39, Lincoln Morrison.
Yeah, the only one that says it's two different animals.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
You want the number?
Yeah, do you have the ABJ number?
192, 192.
Sorry. And I think we have the other one. Yeah, because it was like 839 off that one. And it was, okay, yeah, we need the red. Getting out, it was like coming in, it was a bit like you landed and there's no lights on the airport. You're like, oh, this is but they were so appreciative. I was there. I mean, it was huge. So, to be honest, I have the year before when they in 19 when they couldn't get to the 18 because you know about it. That year, they couldn't get to the Sorry guys, had to step away and do a little business. Let's see what we've got going on here. Y es posible necesitar el número por el red, ¿no? No, it was the Moreno one that didn't have, that had 10. That was about it. Oh, I'm sorry. And then tiene el número de okay, he just gave me this. Hey, can you run the camera? muy difícil.
This class presents a lot of challenges, but the one thing that I think we're pretty sure of ever since she hit the ring is our class winner. She's extremely solid, she's high quality, her ring character is incredible, she's been an awesome, very, very good place to start. I feel real good about our class winner. Heifer that comes in second, she's a little bit more modern in her time and front, but composition, she's real good. Maybe just a touch, maybe tone when you stand here and looking right at you, but I love her balance, love her proportions. Heifer that comes in third, we like her bone, we like her boldness, we like her hook placement. She gets a little long in her navel, and a heifer that is kind of out up in her foot shape, but I think she just needs a trimming. I don't think there's anything real wrong. She just needs it cleaned up a little bit. When we get to our heifer that comes next, whenever she parks and gives you that look, man, she's feminine, she got that strong big top line. I want to see some more rib shape there. And then whenever she gets out and goes, I want to see her flex and cover her tracks a little more. She's so perfect in her lines that she's not quite as flexible as she needs to be, but extremely feminine, strong top, heavy muscle head. The one that comes next is good-footed and sound and nice humped and a nice female, easy keeping. She just gets a little waist sleeve on her chest and a little round out of her hip. I like a lot of things about this next heifer. She just is small-footed and the shape to her feet is not correct. The one that comes next is a nice balanced heifer. We just like to see her a little more flexible, get out and go. We can lengthen out her hip just a little as well. The heifer that comes out of the class, I want to change her foot shape also. I love her squareness, love her length of hip. There's a lot of good there. Just make her a little bolder in her muscle shape and rib shape, and then change that shape to her foot. Congratulations on your class member.
Thank you, Judge. The result is round 15. First place, entry number 39.
We don't have it.
Grady Parson. Second place, entry 71, Emily Huber. Third place, entry 174, Amy Evans Daldera. Fourth place, entry 543, Betty Malone. Fifth place, entry 1243, Ray Love. Sixth place, entry 1060, Cameron Moore. Seventh place, entry 54, Morgan Smith. Eighth place, entry 155, Roll. Elaine Wilson. Moving on, class 16, then the 12th leading, David Bailey. Entry 142, Brett Arnold. 63, Nathan Warren. Entry 4-weight, Sarah Bond. Entry 228, Master Whitlow.
Okay, we are in class 16. And we're checking out class 15's winner. That was class 39, and that's going to be the Paradise Island Miss Kelly Ann. But for some reason, we're not finding her in our portion of the catalog. So we are looking her up as we speak.
ever is purple, pink polka dot, stripe, beige, zebra, pattern, nothing. That is a good feed on it. I'm absolutely in love with it. Congratulations to you. The one that comes in second, I think second and third are very close to me. I think we have just a little more true genuine dimension and shape here in the second team along with that. I think she carries down that genuineness. I think she carries down that correctness all the way to the ground. Very, very complete, very, very nice female. The one that comes in third, similar size, similar pattern, similar style. It's a little flatter in her rib shape in relation to the second, and then it's a little closer underneath. Isn't quite as correct as her ankles when you study the feet and legs, but very, very high quality. I think that's a really close pair, a fun pair to sort. Everything comes next, huge bone, long-sided, elegant, very feminine, very good breeding piece. There's a place for that coming for sure. I just like to see her a little bit more modern in this particular class. The one that rounds out the class, I like a lot of things about her. She fits tight and fine, and the heavens that get second and third. She gets a little shorter hip, and she's real rigid bone when you study the ankle from the knee to the ground on her front. Really nice class of that class winner. Congratulations.
Results of class 16, first place, maybe full weight, Sarah Palmer. Second place, maybe 63, Nathan Barger. Third place, maybe 142, Jack Wolfenstein. Fourth place, maybe 1230, Bitty Bitty Betty. Fifth place,
408.
maybe 228, Baxter Whitmore.
And who's second?
In class 17, we have another 23, Trail Big On, 52, grade 72, Keaton Horner, entry 497, Grace McCall, entry 364, Brent Moore.
Okay, so in that last class, number 408 was first with Claire Fontenot, and in second we had Nathan Forche, and with his Paradise Islands Miss something, and that's going to be a WCC Maximus Rojo daughter. So he was second, and in first we had the Miss Fontenot 993. That's going to be a Mr. V8 458 over 7 daughter out of the HK Miss Garota Visa. Thank you guys for watching. Still trying to look up number 39. I think we have that one entered maybe in the wrong. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Okay, we have tracked down that entry number 39 of Greta Forche from that class 15. For some reason, they had her in the wrong book. She was in the gray book. But that is Paradise Island's Miss Kelly Ann, and that was a TJF Mr. Smoking Gun daughter out of CT Miss Deli Rhino. Okay, looks like we are placing this class.
This class is going to give me an ulcer. There's so much good and so much wrong in this class that the quality standard is high, but we're so close to being great on some of these that I want to change a few things. Just a rough overview. Our class winners got swelling on our rocks. Our second place is a little navel needs a hoof trim in that kind of way. Our third place needs to be more red, longer body, and our fourth place needs to be stretched out. However, that's boldness, dimension, that's stout, so is that one. That's long, that's elegance, and she's got something to her. And outside of the swelling, there ain't much you want to change here except maybe make her stretch her neck out a little bit. So, with all that being said, I like the way that we have them sorted. Foot and bone size, strength and top, breed character, cleanliness, underline, power, dimension, proportions. Our class winner needs to win. Y'all can talk about the swelling on the hop, but her hop is made correctly. She uses it correctly. Whenever you're pushing with this car, it takes one muddy, rainy day, and her fucking and playing and slipping, and boom, she has that for the rest of her life. She probably never went, or probably won't ever get any worse, and she'll probably have some really good kids. Heifer that comes in second, now that is the front end of the female. Feminine, long, attractive, she's long-sided, long hips, she uses her feet and legs good. Like I said, we want to clean up her navel. I don't think the foundation of her hoof shape is bad, that's why I still use her. I just think she needs a trim. Heifer that comes next, we love her boldness, we love her flesh ability, we love her depth of body, we love her stoutness. We need to work her hip, and we need to work her pigment and color. Heifer that rounds out her class, I like the same thing you said, we need to make her more correct on her front end. She pigeon toes too hard, and we're just linking her out a little bit. We're talking about easy fleshing and body and power. She's got it going on. Really interesting class. Round of applause.
Results of class 17, first place, engine number 497, Grace McCall. Third place, engine 1123, Shelby Hall. Second place, engine 372, Lee Warren. Third place, engine 1123, Shelby Hall. And fourth place, engine 364, Brad Barnes. Our junior championship drive now.
Okay, we're getting ready to come in for the Junior Championship Drive, and we'll give you a rundown on who is going to be in the arena. That's going to be Class 15. Our winner in Class 15 was Greta Forche, and she was leading her Paradise Island Miss Kelly Ann. And the second class we had Claire Fontenot with her Miss Fontenot 993. That's going to be a V8 458 over 7's daughter. That's going to be, of course, a noble daughter. And in Class 17,
Class 15, number 71, Emily Huber. And 16, number 63, Nathan Marshall. And class 17,
and in Class 17, we had 497 in first. That was Grace McCall with her Lady L. Fiona Rojo. That's going to be a Mr. Winchester Magnum daughter out of Lady L. Rivka Rojo. So we have our three champions sitting here on the screen. Our three cattle that are in for contention for championship.
If y'all are as proud of the lineup as I am, please muster up a round of applause, y'all ringside. As we get to another division drive, it needs to be honored and celebrated. These showmen that have made it out here, I love the quality. The competition's been deep, and it's my honor now to go select you the two I like. To me, there is a champion, and I still need to make my decision for reserve. So we'll go ahead and give that one her trophy. She's going to be out of the medal class. Congratulations to you.
Okay. And out of class number 16, we had the Claire Fontenot, Miss Fontenot 993. That is a Mr. V8 458 over 7 daughter. And moving in for reserve consideration out of that class is going to be Nathan Fortier with his Paradise Island bred female out of, it is a Mr. WCC Maximus daughter out of CT Lady Noble Rojo.
These cattle are good and they're presented extremely well. I'm sure these showmen in showmanship are all on the up, being competitive as well. We have a female here that I think her balance and proportions are awesome. She has a slow on hocks and I like that neck a little longer. Outside of that, we love her. Love her figure as well. The boldness of her rib cage is probably excels anything we've seen today, particularly right behind her shoulder and her forearm area. A heifer that's a touch more on the moderate side and refined in her bone in relation to the heifers on either side. But for that type and that kind, I don't know how you can get much better, particularly if that's what you like. Youngman does a great job presenting her. This female here is a beautiful, extremely elegant, feminine type female that still has a lot of muscle and some foot and bone. If I was going to change her, I'd maybe make her hip just a touch more mobile, but there's not much else. And last I checked, she was a Brahma, and today she's going to be a reserve champion of this division.
Okay, our reserve champion is going to be entry number 39. That's going to be Grace Fortier, and Greta Fortier, sorry guys. And she is leading her Paradise Island Kelly Ann. So congratulations to our winners. And we'll be coming in with, I think, the bred and owned if we haven't.
Our reserve champion, entry number 39, Greta Fortier. We have no bred no in this division.
No bred no. Coming into the seniors.
Entry number 271, Richard Campbell. Entry 130, Nicholas Bond this time. Entry 368, James Bond.
This is the number.
Entry 1242, Meredith Scully.
That's the number of
Entry
17. That's the ADA number.
13, Kelly Wilkie.
She's in great way.
Entry 97, Brent Harris.
Okay, we are coming in with class number 18, I believe. Is this class number 18? 20? Oh yeah, sorry. Got lost there. Class number 20, guys.
can see. There we go.
Just next time if they can be. Looks like we're down to in class 20, the top 4.
Really impressive class, and there's fun pieces all the way down this line. You can go ahead and bring those. I'm going to show you or explain to you what I see. This one combines the most special pieces in the most correct package in my mind. The biggest feet legs that an elephant has ever seen. Her size and frame and weight of body, I think is spot on. She's extremely comfortably built for how massive she is. A really interesting heifer. She's a real clean underline for a big bone. I love the style and the femininity and the boldness of rib cage and the type of muscle that we find in a heifer in a second. She's a large frame heifer, and I'll be the first to admit I would like a touch more moderation in her and third place, but these animals are extremely high quality. This one doesn't quite have the balance and strength of top line as our class winner, but man, the femininity is spot on. Melanie does a good job getting that one presented. This is one big-footed, big-legged, big animal, but she's good. And to be that correct in her skeleton and the way that she's built, I think is special. Young lady does a great job putting up with her. That one is a pretty piece. That one can do something. The heifer that comes next, I love her size. I love her muscle shape. I love her lean body. It's whenever she gets out and goes that I want to change her, particularly all over her back too. When she steps, she's closed-toed. And it makes her just a little more sissy and rigid at the ground. If she was more open-toed and just reach with more aggression, it could move down and higher and be more appealing to the eye. Love the dimension, love the body, love the substance and power that we find in this one. We just need to lengthen her out a little bit for this particular class. And we round out the class with a heifer that's extremely high quality. You, whatever place this is, you say you got that place, not last place, because that's a very, very high quality nice female. Congratulations, you're the best in class.
Okay, in class 20, in first place, we had Moreno Miss Lady Reagan. That's going to be a TJF Mr. Smoky Gun daughter. Out of Miss Lady Rombero, that's going to be Nicholas Vandenstein.
Nicholas Vandenstein. Second place.
And in second, we had Callie Welty from Alvarado, Texas. She was showing her PCC Karen K 47/9. Again, another TJF Mr. Smoking Gun daughter out of CT Miss Karen Rhino.
Fifth place would be 368, Jake Warren. Sixth place would be 1242, Meredith Green.
Coming in is class 21. Class 21. We have 2 entries.
And you have 937. And taking in 252, Savannah Durrell.
Two entries in class number 21. Winding up the red female show here. And we have a winner in this class. It is going to be
Really impressive pair of heifers that we have here. They're different in the type in kind. However, our quality is very similar. We simply have more foot, more bone, more substance and capacity here in our classroom. Not to be too derogatory on a good one, but what throws me off is her head is longer than her neck. And it just throws off her balance a little for me. However fast that is not much you want to change. That's a really good female. The heifer that comes in second, extremely smooth, extremely feminine, extremely long-sided and clean underline. Whenever she gets out and goes, I'd like to see her cover her track just a little bit better. And we could stand and have a touch more from both sides in this female as well. But extremely feminine, high quality heifer that's real strong top. Really like that pair. Congratulations.
Okay, that was class 21. Class 21, we're going to be followed by class 22, 23, and then senior drive. In class 21, we had a winner. It's going to be 4N Rojo Rainbow 401. That is our good friends over at 4N Ranch. Connie and Bill Nettles bred that beautiful female, and that's a BL Rojo Apache 5/15 daughter out of 4N Miss 241. And in second, we had the Herzog cattle entry. That's that Miss H.C. Finley 113/9. That's going to be an SRS Mr. Pasco daughter out of the dam Miss 7IL 131. Right now we're going to be moving into the arena with class number 22. We have a few more entries in class 22 than we did in class 21. So we are here in the arena in class 22. Class 22. Hey Vanessa Hudgens, glad you're watching. We're going to be going with the gray cattle shortly. This is class 22 of the red females, class 22. And we will be having the gray females start. We have one more senior division class, then we have senior championship, then we'll have grand championship, probably a little break for some photos. Glad we are here and glad you guys can be watching with us. have that one that we can't get in the camera angle right now, so thought we'd let you see all 4 that are still standing on the railing.
Extremely challenging class, and then depending on where you lay your emphasis, you can put them in different ways. To me, the one that makes the most sense and is the most logical is our class winner. She has the foot and bone of the biggest foot and bone. She's got the power of the most powerful one. She's got the rib shape of the biggest rib one, and she does so and puts it together very smooth. She's a little shorter around her hip, yes. But she's extremely comfortable in her build. She's high quality. Her neck comes down the top side of her shoulder angles are correct. She's just a touch more compact than ideal. But there's a lot of pepper there, and she is just nuts. The curveball is what you do in 2, 3, and 4. To me, the most properly sized one, the most feminine one, is the one that lands in second. She comes at you just a nickel pigeon toe if you look at her straight on. However, she is just beautiful in the way that her muscle lays on her. I love the feature of her head and neck. She's extremely feminine. Heifer that I think just ends up landing in that second spot because she's just so right in so many ways. We have 2 extremes here in 3 and 4. I think that's what lands in the extra modern, extra powerful, the extra good looking and smooth one comes in third. What leaves her here is she's the most refined in her bone work, and she's a little off in the shape to her front feet. Just give her a touch more substance of foot and bone. That's a very special one. I love her shape. I kind of dig that size. She just gets a little outhorsed in this particular class. Talking about outhorsed, you have one here in 4th that is extremely big bone, extremely powerful. She's beautiful headed, dark pigmented. She's extremely high quality. She has a little navel, and probably what leaves her in 4th is I don't particularly care for an angle to her shoulder. To me, her hump's a little forward, she's a little upright. It makes her just a little bit more masculine neck and headed in appearance just because of the way her shoulder lays in her. Then we have a pair, and you gotta love a moderate cow with a perfect bag of doing her job. She just simply gets outhorsed in this class, but we love her composition, we love her soundness, we love the way she's put together, we love what she's doing. Young lady does a great job getting her presented. Just a really tough class. The heifer that rounds out the class, again, there's a lot of quality here. She has a lot of the same pieces that Bluebonnet does that place a heifer, but she does it in a more modern package, and she just, her chest falls out of her body cavity a little bit, throws her balance off, but probably one of the better heifers that's going to be at the end of a particular class. Congratulations, really good sorting.
Alyssa.
Results in class 22, first place.
Okay, in first place in that last class, we had Haley Phillips from Love Lady, Texas. She was leading her Moreno Miss Lady Romania, and that is going to be a Moreno Mr. Ruben daughter and a Moreno Miss Lady Rayu. And in second, we had Eli Parks from Giddings, Texas, and he was leading his Miss Chaparral 175. That's going to be a Mr. Chaparral 137 daughter out of Miss J.S. Revenge Rouge. Okay, guys, let's get you back in the arena. Don't want to take you for a quick ride like I did last time. There we go. We are in class number 23. This is our last
really
class.
Like this female, she just screams femininity. Love that she's doing her job. Her udder's beautiful. The way she's put together is extremely smooth and feminine and refined. We just like a lot of things about her. Excited to see her back out here for our senior champion.
And we're going to tell Ashley Clement You drive careful, girl. I think I hear some weather coming in. She is currently watching and hooking up her rig to go home, and she's got a long drive. So, guys, we need to keep her in our thoughts as she drives home. Glad to see you here, Ashley. Okay, we are getting ready to go into the senior championship. Senior championship here.
It's really lots of work. I ran out of room on mine.
Class 21, entry 252, Savannah Gerald. Class 23.
Is that rain?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, that's a tractor wind. It's raining.
Oh, never mind. That's not right. Okay. So we are getting ready to come in the arena with our senior champions. Senior champions. So coming in the arena from class number. Get you guys caught up here.
Entry 213.
Okay. So class number 20. Our winner was the Moreno Miss Lady Reagan, led by Nicholas Bondenstein. And in the second class, class number 21, we had the beautiful 4N Rojo Rainbow. That is our good friends over at 4N Ranches Breeding. That is a BL Rojo Apache daughter out of 4N Miss 241. And in that third class, we had the Moreno Miss Lady Romania. And in the fourth class, we had the CCC Miss Sandy's Rose. Miss Sandy's Rose is a BL Rojo Designer 78/5 daughter out of BL Elena 6/20. Again, this is our senior champion.
Thank you. I'm gonna.
Like completely right now?
It has 20 so I can do.
Yeah, do this and then we'll do. Yep, I've got some.
Here's we get to our senior champion drive. We've gone through a lot of good ones, and I like our lineup out here. There's some different types and kinds, but we have an extremely high standard of quality out here before us. And if you are ringside, please congratulate these exhibitors and give them a round of applause. We talked about these extensively in class, so I'm going to go ahead and select your champion, and then after I do the second from that particular class, please come in for consideration. Today, your senior champion female is going to come from the youngest class. I would like to see her a little bit more fluid as she gets out and goes, but don't stand still. There's not much to change. Congratulations.
Okay, it looks like we have a champion. We have a champion here, and that is going to be Nicholas Bondenstein with his, get to the right page number here, with his Moreno Miss Lady Reagan. And coming in for reserve consideration, we have Callie Welty. Callie Welty's leading her PCC Karen K. Yep, she's there. She's set to go.
The challenge for me here, I wish we could take pieces of each one of these and make one animal that would be unbeatable. However, we don't have that luxury. I'll just briefly describe to you how I see on camera looking at it. For my type and my kind is exactly spot on. She's a frame score too big. If she was a frame score smaller, that could end up being your overall champion for this division. She's just going to be a big cow. If you're okay with that, we may go ahead and use one like that. The next two are very moderate in their type and kind. They're very bold and stout and functional. They give up a little bit of length and look and femininity in their front one third as well as in their hip. But then the power and the substance and the soundness is extremely impressive. And then you have the ultra feminine, very refined cow-calf pair over here that is high quality as well. So there's a few different ways that you can go. To me, the one that just is most striking, hits me the hardest, and is extremely high quality at the same time, is going to also be the youngest class from this division.
And Callie Welty takes that reserve championship in the senior. Callie Welty takes that reserve championship. So that is champion and reserve champion coming out of your class number 20. That is Callie leading her PCC Karen K. That's a TJF Mr. Smoking Gun daughter out of CT Miss Karen Rhino.
Our reserve senior champion, age 213, Holly Wilson.
We're coming back in for grand champion drive.
97, Brandon Harris. And engine number 947, Christopher Curier.
And this is the bred and owned. So right now we have a bred and owned prior to the grand champion. I don't think it's going to take that long.
Can I get another round of applause for our bred and owned exhibitors? We have two very high quality individuals out there. One presents us more power, but a little less desirable structurally. One's more refined, but it really feminine and just spot on structurally. I think that's the way that I'm going to go. The California Fair will be your champion bred and owned, followed by the stout for reserve.
And we have our champion in the bred and owned. Bred and owned champion is going to be Christopher Carrier with his CCC Miss Sandy's Rose. That's going to be a VL Rojo Designer 78/5 daughter out of VL Elena 6/20. So in the bred and
And our
owned.
bred and owned champion number 907, Christopher Curier. Our reserve champion number 997, Brandon Harris.
And 997 with Bryn Harris will be our reserve champion in the senior bred and owned. That's going to be Miss 5H Ruby 7/9. That's going to be a Mr. H Oxford Rojo daughter out of Lady H Claudia Manso.
And class 2, J Division, champion number 837, Nicholas Moreno.
Here, you need that? There's the bred and owned. Coming in for grand champion, coming in for the grand champion. Grand champion red females.
Champion number 840, Nicholas Moreno.
Do I have that document? I have that document.
Class 16, and 408, Carolina.
This is us.
Now class 20, we need to do 130, Nicholas Savannah.
Perfect.
And our second place, reserve champion.
All I have to say is Iran is awesome. He has me all organized, which is tough to do. Okay, the calf champion that's in the arena now, that is going to be Nicholas Moreno, showing his Moreno Miss Lady Richachi, and she is a Moreno Mr. Rockstar daughter out of Moreno Miss Lady Reba Victoria. And in the second, in the intermediate division, we have the Moreno Miss Lady Ricci Mia, and that is going to be led by Nicholas Moreno also. Okay, we have, I understand, we got two Morenos in there, so we have someone helping him with his youngest heifer, and that is Moreno Miss Lady Ricci. That's going to be a daughter of Rockstar also out of LB Lady Violet Manso. And in the junior division we have, Claire Fontenot. Claire Fontenot is showing her Miss Fontenot 993. That's going to be a noble daughter, Mr. VA 458/7, out of HK Miss Garota Visa 996. And in the senior division, as we just discussed, in the senior division, we have
Now our class 20, we have it 213,
division, we have Nicholas Vondenstein with his Moreno Miss Lady Reagan, and that is a TJF Mr. Smoking Gun daughter. So glad that we are here in the arena with you guys. We're going to get you a view up here of the 4 red females that are in contention for the grand championship here at Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic. We are here with our judge, Colton Thinkton, and we are excited to be here. This one's coffee.
Additional people done, as we get through with the green flash, drag arena, take time to take through the green camping stuff. Once we get through that area, then it's square away, we're ready to go with the trail.
That's where?
We went to the trail.
The rectangle, not the rectangle.
There we go.
The black rectangle.
We're now in our grand champion selection for our junior Red Roman female. And, I couldn't be more honored to be the one selected to do it, nor can I be more honored to be in front of such quality. I've been asking for some crowd participation, and I hope y'all can muster up another one for me right now for these exhibitors who made it to the grand final. We are going to now select your champion and reserve champion overall. Once I select your champion, as we're giving a round of applause, the second from that particular class, come please fill in. And I'm excited, I'm honored to give you your champion today. Because I think this is a very special female, combines a lot of things that are hard to put in one animal, and does so extremely, extremely well. Your champion is going to be right here.
All right, looky there. Faked us out a little bit there, but there you go. Out of that 3rd division, so out of the junior division, we have our champion out of our junior division. So coming in for reserve consideration. Back
I
up.
love the little heifer, like I said in class. I think she's a little soft on her pasterns. I love the oldest heifer on the standstill. When we get out and go, she's carrying around so much timber. We need to be a touch more coordinated on the standstill. There ain't much you want to change. And this heifer here, extremely feminine, maybe a touch real. It doesn't have quite as the capacity as those others, but man, she puts herself together really nicely. There's a heifer here that isn't one to show off, but I'm willing to bet that if she does, this decision would be a whole lot easier. And I hope that they got a good picture of her at some point. She's about to be a reserve grand champion.
Okay, we have a reserve grand champion with Nicholas Moreno, and I bet you we do have a good photo. So again, our grand champion is out of the junior division. Junior division, that's going to be Miss Fontenot 993, and our reserve grand champion is out of the intermediate division, and that is going to be Moreno Miss Lady Ricci Nia. And so thank you guys for watching. We will be back soon after we